When I'm in Sydney, one of my favourite places to chill out is beautiful Sydney Park in St. Peters. And you can drink here, it's legal. I mean, is it legal? And what's great about it is it's right next to a brewery, Yulli's Brewery. Now, I've never been there before, but one thing that sets them apart is that all their beers are named after people, and they're a vegetarian brewery. So we're gonna go there, eat their hippie food, drink their hipster beers, and have a really fun time. I mean, hopefully, that's what we're gonna figure out. Let's go. Yeah, hey friends, Benny back again with another beer review, and we are in Yulli's Brews. It is a big warehouse. It has got 2 levels. We are on the upstairs level right now. I'm on this lovely couch. It feels very comfortable. It really feels like a cool place to hang out. Really nice, really colourful, really fun, extremely inner west space. And whoa, fuck, what the shit is this? It's not really a tasting paddle. Yulli's don't actually do tasting paddles. You can buy any little sampler for $3 each. So I got 8 beers, 4 varieties, 24 bucks for all of this. First up, karaoke Kingu Japanese rice lager. I've actually had a rice lager by Yulli's before, and I thought it was absolutely delicious. It is 4.2% alcohol, pretty standard for a lager. If you haven't had a rice lager before, try it, like I'm about to. So cheers. Yeah, that's nice. It's almost completely inoffensive. On like ads for like Clearasil and stuff like that, they talk about clean, clear, under control. That's what this is. So maybe it's good for your skin. If you didn't tell me it was a rice lager, I wouldn't go, oh, this is made of rice right away. It's just nice, chill, really cool beer, and I imagine you'd have to have this cold. If you had this like a room temperature, it would be pretty disgusting. It's not a flavour that's really like, oh, look at me. It's just a flavour that's just here to say, hey friends, and I think we all would like a beer like that. I give that a 7 out of 10, it's yummy. Pilot cleanser. Next up, the Dolly Aldrin Watermelon and Mint Sour. It is 3.3% to cheese. If I didn't know this was 3.3%, I would assume it was like double that. The mint in there is like mint sauce, like with a lamb roast. It is really strong. I can almost taste the stem of the mint. You know, when mint is running wild in your garden, this is a minty drink. I feel bad for the watermelon. I feel like it's been beaten up and it's all this mint. It has a bit of that watermelon sweetness, but you're left with almost like the mint of a mojito. What do you reckon?
I think it's lovely. I think it tastes like a watermelon sour lager or something with a bit of mint in it. Like it tastes like confectionery watermelon. I really like it. It's very refreshing. And because it's only 3.3, you could definitely have a few of these on a hot day.
I'd say it is a little bit sour. However, I think watermelon and mint are normally very good buddies, but I feel like mint has garfunkeled the fuck out of the watermelon. Probably give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's fine. I think it's sweet.
I give it like an 8 or a 9.
Maybe even 9.5 in 4 beers time.
Next up is the Amanda Mandarin IPA. It is 6.7%. I've not tried a Mandarin IPA before, so I'm keen. I love an IPA. I look like this. Of course I love an IPA. So cheers. That's an adorable IPA. That's chilled me out. Like I felt my shoulders slacken. I feel like I want to really spread out on this couch now. You know what? God damn it. Oh, that is a nice, sweet and sexy IPA. It's called a Mandarin IPA, but the Mandarin, it's not the #1 thing. The nice IPA is what's happening, and the Mandarin is just the kicker. It's just the sweet bit. It's the sort of flavour note that people who maybe don't drink a lot of craft beers will sip it, and they'll have a lot of fun discovering the Mandarin. Having said that, I'm someone who drinks, craft beer for a job, and even I'm excited to, taste the Mandarin. Very rich, the extra alcohol, super pronounced. It's sort of beer people get excited for. It's the sort of beer that gets people into beer. So for me, that's a 9 out of 10. That is that's a yummy good time. Lastly, Slick Rick's Red Ale at 6.2%. Now, I wanted to finish with a dark beer, I wanted to finish with their vanilla porter, but they were out of it today. And old mate downstairs recommended Red Ale. For me, reds are hit and miss. There are some reds I absolutely adore, and then a lot of reds I'm not that keen on, but they recommended it, and I'm gonna give it a go. Let's have a drink to cheers. That tastes like you just got laid. That is outrageously good. That is better than most beers have the right to be. That is creamy and sweet. I can see why you finished with this. This is exactly right. This is like, you ever like invite one of those mates over to your house who's like so comfortable in your house that they call your parents mum and dad, and then they start like eating the cheese like directly from the wrapper, and then later on your family's like, why is there toothmarks on the fucking cheese? And you're just like, well, I invited Edward around, didn't I? It just tastes so familiar, almost like Red Ripper sweetness to it. It's got these tiny little bubbles. Katie, what do you think?
I think it's one of the nicest beers. Like, I don't know how you would fault it really. No misplaced bitterness or funkiness. Like, it's almost like cola. Like, it's so smooth. Like, anyone could drink it. It's very, very good.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's really balanced. You're also, whenever you're having a sip, you're discovering new things. And to me, this is like a great like end of the night beer, you know, or if you want to just have one beer in a nice big glass. I can't even imagine what sort of foods this would go nice with, but I bet it is. So many. I will be getting takeaway of this, and it is one of those red ales that just exceeds expectations for me. You know what's about to happen. That's a 10 out of 10. Well done, Yulli. That's amazing. Woohoo! 10! That's funny! Our top brew of the week is, no surprise, it is the Slick Rick Red Ale. It's rare that you get a beer that you can't fault. I mean, you know, like anything in life, when you try something, and a lot of brewers are aware of this, you know, quite often there's room for improvement. This is one of those things where it's like, you know what, I gotta put my hat up and say, I can't think of anywhere you could improve on this. This is delicious. This is a beer that has a very clear time and a place that is unique from everyone. What the fuck am I saying? That is lanky as shit. It's very nice. I recommend you try this. But there is still a lot we can do here. This is a really chill place. I can imagine we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. And because I am feeling the effects of the alcohol, we are going to be going into the banquet menu. Like I said, they're vegetarian, $35 a head. You get to try most of their menu. This is the first course, house marinated olives with smoked chili and mandarin peel. Crispy tempura seaweed with chili and black bean seasoning. Steamed kimchi dumplings with ginger, soy and crispy enoki mushrooms. Edamame falafel with leaves of coconut jam and pan-fried maximum curry bun. Oh, I'll get these. Oh, this is like a lovely little crispy. The falafel and these maximum buns are where it is at. And the drink I've chosen to have with it, Norm's Aussie Ale. It is 4.9%, which is, that's like a pale ale, that's like an Aussie ale. Good. It suits the food well, because the food's got that extra salt. When you're drinking this, it's making it taste like salty, sweet, a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of like mandarin, which we've already had in the beer today. I was going to give it a 7 out of 10. Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. And for our second course, we have the spiced cauliflower with chipotle mayo and the tom yum salad with oyster mushrooms, cabbage, green beans, vermicelli noodles, cashews, fresh herbs, and lime juice. They both look really delicious. I really didn't like cauliflower most of my life. I actually still don't really know if I like it. So why did I order it? But maybe fried like this, it's delicious. Cheers. Who would have thought that cooking it in fat would just make it delicious? You know, you treat cauliflower the right way, it just becomes the most beautiful ingredient.
Hey Mum, I'm eating my cauliflower. Look. It's good.
Yeah, I just had so many delicious things in my mouth and it was a really fun time. The number one thing I can say about this brewery though is that it's a really amazing space. Like it just is a really cool, comfortable environment that feels really awesome, and it makes so much sense that they name their beers after people. I mean, I think they're all made up people, but it makes sense. It is dog friendly, I assume it's kid friendly. Most of the beers were absolutely amazing and most of the food was really good as well. Yulli's Brews is getting an 8 out of 10. Until next time, tell them Betty sent ya. Bye bye.